We can place a notch anywhere we like using the notch tool. The notch can be placed on the outline or an internal line. To place a notch, select the tool and hover over a segment. A red dot will show you its future location. Left-click once to place it. As we zoom out, the notches get larger, which makes them easier to see. If you don't like this feature, you can switch it off in the user settings. To move a notch, left-click on it and drag it to the new location. When you release the mouse button, the notch will be placed. If you need to move the notch precisely, right-click while moving it and in the pop-up window set the distance. To delete a notch, select it and hit Backspace or Delete on your keyboard. Or right-click on it and select Delete. Another option in the right-click menu is Add Point to Notch. This option is useful when you need to split the line at the notch. You can also place the notch in the exact position. To do so, select the notch tool and right-click on the segment. In the pop-up window, you can select to split the line by centimeters or percentages, split by length into several segments, or to split it uniformly. After you click OK, the notch will be placed. If you select the notch, you will see its options in the Property Editor window. Here you can rename the notch and change its appearance. You will find the options in the Type drop-down menu. Additionally, you can select an angle of the notch to the line, change its length, and have an option to flip the notch to another side of the line. And finally, there's a useful function called Lock. When selected, you will get an option for a lock position, start or end point, and will see the distances displayed to these points. In this case, the start point is to the left, and the distance to it is 11.63, and the end point is to the right, 22.88 centimeters away. If we lock the notch to the start position and then change the length of the segment it is attached to, the notch will move to stay at the same distance from the start point. Switch to the end point, and it works for the opposite side of the segment. Note that if you add point to the notch, this function will not work.